always recommend an offensively bright blue that is also rather wet and as low maintenance as possible. Is there such a thing? Okay, you know, when you're asking for an offensively bright blue, I mean, Noodler's Baystate blue is by far the brightest blue that I can think. However, it is not low maintenance. But, you know, I just talked about some of these inks that are, you know, harder to clean out and stuff like that. Baystate blue is not so bad when you cut it with bleach. But however, if you have a demonstrator pen like a TWSBI 580 or something like that, and you can see the ink or platinum cool, where like you can see through the grip and the feed and everything, it's going to be hard to like get that thing squeaky clean, even with the bleach, because you got to get that thing everywhere and really work it in. It's going to be kind of tough to get it squeaky clean after using Baystate blue. It's just to clean out every little nook and cranny. You can do it, but it just takes a lot of work. So if you really like that blue ink, what's best is to take a less expensive pen and just dedicate it to using Baystate blue. That's what a lot of people end up doing, just because they love the blue. There is no replacement for that ink, but they hate cleaning out the pen. So if you just use it continuously in one pen, yes, it'll be stained, but who cares? You know what I mean? That kind of thing, especially if you're using something that's not a demonstrator. But the number one ink that I recommend as an alternative to that Baystate blue, which does set the standard for bright blue inks, is actually a Herbin Eclat de Saphir. It's not the same, but it has kind of a purplish tone to it like Baystate blue does. It's pretty vibrant, pretty bright, but it flows really nicely and it cleans really easily out of the pen. That is actually one of the lowest maintenance bright blue inks that I can name, is that Herbin. And also another good one is another Noodler's blue or blue eel. They're the similar shade of blue, but blue eel is wetter. So since you asked for a bright blue that is rather wet, I would lean you towards blue eel, because it's going to still give you some of that vibrance that you pick up in the Baystate blue. It doesn't have as much of a purple kind of shade to it. It's more of kind of a true royal blue, but that one would definitely get you there.